What's up everyone? Welcome back to Jack Up Your English, and today we are going to look at prepositions of place. But what are they? They are words we use to show where something or someone is located. There are many prepositions of place, but today we're only going to look at in, on, and at, because these three are the ones we use the most, and they are also the ones that most students get confused with. For example, I often hear students saying, I was on Germany for a week. We were in the beach yesterday. He is living at Bali. So yeah, if you also get confused with these three little words, don't worry, because today we're going to look at when exactly do we use each one of these prepositions. Look at examples so we can understand it better, and at the end we'll do a little quiz to see how much we remembered. So let's start with the preposition in, and pay close attention, because there are actually 6 different ways we can use in as a preposition of place. In is used for inside something like a physical space, enclosed places like buildings, areas and spaces, cities, countries and large areas, rooms, containers and spaces, liquids, substances or materials, and abstract spaces, something that's non-physical. So that is a lot to take in, that is a lot to remember, and if we just look at it like this, it might not be very clear. So as always, I believe the best way to explain something is by using examples. So let's go look at those 6 different situations in sentences, and hopefully it will be a lot clearer for us to understand. The keys are in my bag, inside something. So I think this one we all know. It's inside something, you say in. I will be in the office today, an enclosed place or enclosed space like the office building. She is living in Japan, in a country. And I want you to remember this one, because I often hear students making this mistake. They will say, I was on Japan for a holiday, or I was at Germany for the weekend. So remember in when you talk about the country. John is in the kitchen, a specific room. They are swimming in the lake, a liquid. So remember this one again. So the water, the lake is water, so the liquid. They are swimming in the lake. And the last one, Peter is in love with Mary, an abstract space. So yeah, not a physical place, like I'm in love. So remember that. So there are the examples, 6 different ways that we can use the preposition of place in. Remember them. Let's move on to the next one, and the preposition on. So on can be used in 7 different situations, and it's used for on a surface, streets and roads, public transport where you can move around, technology, screens and devices, attached or fixed to something, floors in buildings, and some location expression. So again, if we just look at it like that, it maybe doesn't make a lot of sense. Of course, let's go look at those examples to make it a little bit clearer. The book is on the table, on a surface. This one's pretty straightforward. I think we all know this one. I live on Main Street, a street. April is on the bus to Paris, public transport. She saw the news on her laptop, technology. Again, pay attention to this one. Many students will say she saw the news in her laptop, or I'm working in my laptop. So remember, on when you use technology. I'm on my phone. I'm on my device. He has a tattoo on his arm, attached or fixed to something. My office is on the 6th floor, floors in buildings. Tim lives on an island, location expression. So yeah, I hope this made it a little bit clearer, but wow, 7 different ways we can use the preposition on to express a place. So remember them, Let's move on. Let's go look at the last preposition, at. At can be used in 5 different ways, and it is used for a specific point, places for activities, function, matters, addresses and exact locations, events and specific places, and finally, buildings, general location, not inside. So again, maybe not that clear if we just look at that list. Let's go look at those examples and then we'll understand it better. I'm at the bus stop, a specific point. Peter is at work today, a place for activity. She lives at 25 King Street, address, but a very specific address. They met each other at a concert, an event. And the last one, we will meet at the hospital. A specific building, but not inside. Remember that. So there you have it, the 5 different ways we can use at. As always, if you like this content, if you like my videos, I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. Well, that wraps it up. Let's go do a quick quiz to see how much we remembered. Our hotel room is the 10th floor, so think about that one. Our hotel room is on the 10th floor. Let's meet the cinema tonight. A specific place, a specific location. Of course, we'll say, let's meet at the cinema tonight. Do you live Italy? Remember that common mistake I told you about when we talk about countries? So we need to say, do you live in Italy? She lives 51 Kensington Street, a specific address. So remember, she lives at 51 Kensington Street. Stop playing your cell phone. Oh, another common mistake I shared with you. Remember it, when we use technology, we will say, stop playing on your cell phone. Well done if you got that one correct. And our final one, John likes to swim the ocean. Remember it when we spoke about the liquid. So we need to say, John likes to swim in the ocean. So, well done if you got all 6 of them correct. But that's it. That wraps it up for today's video. When to use the prepositions of place in, on, and at. Now you shouldn't have any issues in using them correctly. And as always, I have to say thank you all for watching, for liking, for subscribing. We'll see each other in the next video. Bye-bye.